2, 3.
Please rise in body or spirit and join us for our opening song, because you are welcome here. 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 Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you're going, wherever you're from, you are home. You are welcome here. 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 Whatever you've been through, you found us somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you are home. You are welcome here. 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 I am 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 welcome here. We are 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 welcome here. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Please be seated. Good morning, my friends. Welcome. Welcome here on this 4th of July weekend to our loving Chalice community and our new beautiful worship home. Here where light, hope, and justice guide our way. So let's all say welcome together as we welcome and recognize one another in this new space. Welcome! Yes, I'm so glad you're joining us here today for this very special morning. There's room in the front row for anyone who'd like a seat, and there's room over here too. And there's more seats back there too. I'm Reverend Nika Eaton, and my pronouns are she, her, and hers. And as always, we are so grateful to be meeting on the ancient and unceded land of the Chumash people. My friends, we place love at the center of our faith. And today we explore that theme by remembering we can shine our light wherever we are. Can I hear an amen? Amen. Right?
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Claudia Barton, and I am honored to be your worship associate today. We're going to gesture back there. Thank you. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. At Chalice, we believe in the inherent dignity and worth of all people. Our doors are open to everyone, regardless of what you look like, whom you love, or regardless what spiritual path you follow. Thanks to each of you, a big thanks, by the way, of you who assisted us in transforming the building into a comfortable home that fits our current needs. Would you please... I'm going to ask a few of you to stand up now, and those at home, when I call your name, would you please raise your hands? And they're going to switch this to the home view right now. Okay. Would you please stand up or raise your hands If you showed up for a work day, stand up. Stand up. You're in here. You have to stand up. If you showed up for a work day, if you moved items from one building to another, stand up, please. If you painted, if you sewed, if you ran cables, if you cleaned, if you hung one of the many, many things we hung on the walls, or if you helped with the myriad of tasks that made this move happen, thank you. Look around. It takes a village.
Thank you all so much. Incredible. Incredible. Well, kindly bear with us. Yeah. I'll say it if you don't want to.
No, I got it, and I'm sorry. We added it in. Sorry. Yes, if you would, please bear with us as we figure out all the little nuances that are going to be realized in the next few weeks. We will always be a work in progress because that's what a church is.
Absolutely.
And if you would please silence your cell phones. We are so glad you're here to share this time and this spiritual journey with you.
Okay, I invite us now to settle into this sacred time out of time. Plant your feet firmly on the ground and take a deep breath in and out as I share words by Josh, Prudence, and Percival Roburn. We are all flames. When we gather hand in our church, our community, our home, we inspire. We celebrate. We come together sharing our light of hope for our shared future. May it be so. My friends, may we recognize our light, share it, and shine it brightly. So let us now consecrate our new space by lighting our chalice, which is our Unitarian Universalist symbol of the light that shines within all of us. The chalice is also a symbol of hope, the justice we strive for, the love we share, and we light our chalice wherever we gather, wherever we are. And if you have a chalice at home, I invite you to light one now too. And I'd like to invite Ani, our board president, to come up and light our chalice while Claudia shares our chalice lighting words.
I share the chalice lighting words by Brian Lee. We light our chalice as a symbol of the light within us and the life that flows through the world around us. It is our beacon as we search for truth. It is the warmth in our hearts for love, and it is the energy that propels us to action, maybe be kindled by our time together.
Thank you. Please rise in body or spirit now, reminding us once more that we are all welcome here. You are 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 welcome here. I am 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 welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are so welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. Please be seated. Good morning, Sam.
Morning. Coming to you from the story stool. Hey, kids. Hi. Hi, I got a story for you this morning. Yeah. Love the enthusiasm. There's my intro. In case we have not yet met, my name is Sam Dickerson. My pronouns are she, hers, and I am the Director of Lifespan Religious Exploration for this radiant congregation. Like super radiant. Like brilliant.
How radiant are we, Sam?
So radiant that if I had sunglasses, I'd slip them on my face. That's how radiant you are. So we're going to put a pause on the chimes, please. I know I would like for you to hear the story that I'm about to share.
This is the 8th time in a row I've had to go to church.
The 8th time in a row I've had to go to church. So I have a feeling you're talking about summer camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some of us were at De Benneville Pines this past week. For summer camp, yes. And we got the pleasure of having worship every day led by the kids. And it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. You were a feeling feline. So I want to tell you about someone else who is super radiant. She's a young girl named Noor. And she is featured in our story today for our Time for All Ages, called Superluminous, written and illustrated by Ian DeHaze. Noor was born luminous. She glows, she sparkles, as though a little sun were shining right inside of her. Noor loves her glowing light. It makes her feel special, even extraordinary. She spends her days exploring the darkest, dreariest corners of her house. Her favorite spot is the attic, where she faces down all the monsters and ghosts that hide there. She loves to look at the stars. Noor sometimes feels like she's one of them, twinkling, sparkling, but a little bit lost in such a big universe. When there are lots of people around, Noor feels uncomfortable. She's not sure what's expected of her. Noor prefers to be alone. She loves to read stories in bed, cozy and warm, especially reading stories about superheroes. Today is Noor's first day of school. Like Claudia said, we're adjusting. So today is Noor's first day of school. She picks out her best clothes. Even if she's a bit scared, Noor's excited to meet all of the kids and to show them her beautiful glowing light. She is certain they will be impressed. And sure enough, as soon as she gets to school, she is the center of attention. How do you do that? Eunice asks. I don't know. I was just born this way, Noor explains. It's kind of a superpower. Have you ever saved anyone? Like a real superhero? Chloe asks. Real superheroes have cool outfits, Benjamin, who seems to know these things, tells her. Where's yours? Can you turn down your light? Lucy asks. It's hurting my eyes. Glowing is not a real superpower, Leah decides. Real superheroes can fly or pass through walls or are really strong like me. Glowing, that's no big deal. Noor tells herself that Leah is just jealous, but wonders if she's a little bit right. It's true, Nor thinks. I'm not that special. I'm not super strong. I'm not fast. I'm not super funny. Thank you, Drake. Thank you.
A voice that tells yourself yes.
He is the voice that tells yourself yes. Thank you. Noor continues to tell herself, all I know how to do is shine, like an old light bulb. If I only had real superpowers. Heading home after school, Noor doesn't feel very well. It feels like everyone is watching her. Nobody sees anything special about me, she thinks to herself, even with my light. Noor doesn't want to shine bright anymore. She wishes she were invisible. For the rest of the week, Noor wears heavy clothes that don't let her shine get through. She even covers her hands with gloves and her head with a hat. She doesn't want anyone to look at her. She doesn't want anyone talking about her. She doesn't want anyone to even notice her. She makes herself so unremarkable that people forget about her glow. And now she is completely invisible. One night, Noor notices that her light is almost out. All that's left is a little tiny flame somewhere deep inside her. It's very hard to see. Oh well, Noor thinks, this light wasn't good anyway. But at the same time, it feels strange. Noor has never been afraid of the dark. But now the light, the night surrounding her feels so big. As she tries to fall asleep, Noor hears crying in the next bedroom. Her little sister, crying louder and louder, as loud as a dragon, Noor thinks. She knows it's because her sister is afraid of the dark too. Noor gets up and tiptoes softly inside her sister's room. Noor's glow is not very bright, but she can still use it to see in the dark, like a nightlight. It's even enough that her sister notices it, and she calms down. Noor climbs into her sister's crib and hugs her close. If she could give her light to her little sister to keep her from getting scared, Noor would. The two sisters fall asleep, snuggled together, calm and quiet. The next morning, Noor's parents are dazzled to find their two daughters together in the crib. Noor rubs her sleepy eyes and realizes that her light has not gone out. It's grown. And her sister is glowing too. Noor is so happy. She understands now that she can share her light. It's no longer something that she has to carry on her own. She doesn't want to hide it anymore. She wants to light up all the sisters and brothers in the world, so nobody is ever scared again. Maybe she's a superhero after all. Noor gives her mom and dad a hug, and they start to glow too. Nora leaves for school brighter than ever. She realizes that just looking someone in the eye and smiling, she has, as she's passing them, she can share her superpower. She really is super luminous. And now, so you kiddos, there's my outro. So now you kiddos can all remember you have a shining light in each of you, and all of you bigger kiddos too have a shining light inside of you. And you can share it with others. We have a special sunshine pin for the kids, just for you. And Tom's going to help me pass them out. Oh, hold on. Put them back in the bowl. Jumping the gun here. He is. So Tom and I are going to help you out. So you're going to have to come on up over here. Whoops, sorry, hon. Come on over.
We're going to do it for you.
We're going to do it for you. And I'm going to pin it onto your shirt so we don't lose that sunshine that we get to pass to everyone. So come on over. Come on over. May you shine your light.
My dad got me a pin like this yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a kitty.
It's a kitty pin. Well, now you have a sunshine pin.
No, it's a kitty standing up and a kitty showing his butthole.
Everyone has one, folks. It's just anatomy. Come on over. May you shine your light. Whoop. There you go. And Tom's got one more for Lydia over there.
No, I do not.
Oh, you do not? Lydia, come on over. Oh, you got one for Paul. Okay, come on over. May you shine your light. Thank you. And then once Paul has his, we're going to do something that helps us shine our light throughout the community. And that's the manna collection. Woo! So kids, can you come across and pick up all of these donations and place them in the chuck wagon over there by the choir? And if anyone is hanging out in the lounge, there's a wagon there for you as well. Come on across. Each week we collect these wonderful dried goods and pantry items that are then distributed across the community through Manna. Also, if you have not filled out a joy or sorrow card, you are welcome to do so by stepping out into the foyer. Alice. Where? The one with the, right here. There we go.
And while the kids collect manna, we're going to have some announcements. Best part of the day. July 14th, our families are invited, that's next Sunday, to join in an ice cream social, a scavenger hunt, and a family check-in. And that's going to start immediately after service at 11:30. Yes?
My birthday's on July 14th. But
Wow.
But sad times.
Sad times.
Because I'm having a birthday party on my birthday, so I have to miss the ice cream social.
Aww. But it will be a great party.
Maybe we could come if it's not like at 11.
Okay. We'll talk to your mom and dad. See, told you it's the best thing. Okay, today after service, we also invite you to join us for a celebration lunch, celebrating our new space. It is served in our new lounge, and if you don't know where that is, it used to be Child Space. It is now a lounge, and that's where you're going to find food and coffee, the important things. And after you pick it up, you can either eat it in the lounge, or you can go out the back door of the lounge and come around to our patio, which is also set up. Anyway, we welcome you back.
All right.
Yep.
Well, let us now sing our children out with the lamp of love. guiding our children into the sacred spaces beyond these walls. So please join us now as we sing together with the words on the screen. May the lamp of light and peace guide you on your way. May it hold you, may it hold you, may it hold you in our love, may it hold you in our love, each and every day. So before we move on to today's offering, I want to take a moment to appreciate our wonderful social media consultant, Julia Costanza, right there. Julia has worked with us for over a year now, running our social media and building our fellowship's visibility on various platforms. And she has brought energy and creativity to her work, and we're so grateful to all that you've done, Julia, for us. Now, unfortunately, due to our required budget cuts, we only have the blessing of Julia working with us for one more month until the end of this month. So we wanted to take a moment to acknowledge her and her work. So Julia, I want to say thank you so much for all you are doing and that you have done for us. We really appreciate the creativity, the energy, and the spirit that you've brought to this work, and we're going to really miss working with you and wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. And we have a little thank you gift for you if you want to come up. Thank you so much for all of your hard work for us. Meanwhile, my friends, Julia's departure is going to leave a big hole in our social media presence online, and we really need your help. So thank you so much to volunteers who've already stepped up to help. Frederick Cisa, who will lead our marketing efforts. Shane Niebergall, who continues to work on our website and publicity. Casey Dake, who's working on our podcasts and content. And Debbie Snyder and Bethany Simonson, who are going to help with Facebook and Instagram and some of our social media platforms. But we still need more help to help with YouTube and other social media. So if you have any interest in social media, or if you've always wanted to be trained, now is a fantastic opportunity. We need a few more volunteers to help us. It's just about an hour's work a week. You'll be trained, and it won't take a lot of time, but it'll make a huge difference to continue the great work that Julia did for us. So please let me know after service if you can help. We would really love anyone who can to step forward. So now for our special offering today, and Ani is going to introduce that for us. Mike down there.
Sorry, I did not hear. Oh, no, sorry, I forgot. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So today's special collection is for our Ministerial Discretionary Fund. This fund is typically replenished on the eve of Christmas and offers confidential assistance to individuals and families facing unexpected hardships. This year, our members have been hit hard. Our funds have been depleted, and there's still calls for needs. Whether it's aiding with housing, transportation, utilities, medical bills, or other urgent needs, this fund serves as a beacon of hope in times of hardship. Today, I invite you to join in ensuring that this beacon continues to shine brightly. Your support is not just a donation. It's a statement of belief in our shared commitment to care for one another and to uphold the dignity and worth of all individuals. Your contribution, no matter the size, directly impacts the lives within our congregation. It's an opportunity to extend a helping hand where it's needed most, embodying the principles of compassion and love that define our community. All donations put in the plate today will go to those in need. If using a QR code or text to give, type the number amount and then the word special. Your generosity today will echo in the hearts and lives of neighbors among us who receive assistance through the Ministerial's Discretionary Fund. Thank you. As we pass the offering plate now, we thank you for giving generously to Chalice. Your donation helps our fellowship shine its light in the wider community. The offering will now be given and gratefully received.
Please join me in gratitude for your generosity, which is going to make such a difference in our own members' lives. Thank you all. We give thanks for the gifts and the givers, and we ask that we may use this offering wisely and well. May these gifts help us nurture spiritually courageous people who transform the world through justice and compassion. Blessed be. My beloveds, it's so nice to be able to see you so much closer here. I love it. It feels just like we're more intimate. More like a beloved community, which is so wonderful. Each of us, of course, bringing our own joys and sorrows, and I can see your faces more closely now, which I just love. And each of us finding comfort and connection as we reach out to one another. So as you know, placing our stones in the spiral in the sand symbolizes our journey on this earth. One day we will all return to the dust of the earth, but for now, our planet nurtures and holds us all. So you may write your joys or concerns in the chat box if you're online, or email them to me during the week before the service, so we may honor them here together, or fill out joys and sorrows cards as you come in. So as you write your joys now, I will read them, and we will place stones for you, and then we'll sing our brief refrain together. Let me just pull up our chat and see if there's anything in there. So I invite you to place your joys in the chat box now. We begin with a joy by Thelma. Where are you, Thelma? There you are. Thelma says we should all be grateful and full of admiration for the wonderful, talented members who've made our transition so spectacular. Thank you. And I was very moved when Thelma came in this morning. She had tears because she was just so blown away by how much everyone has done and how we have transformed this space into a beautiful, beautiful space for us. Thank you, Thelma. And Deborah Howard writes, I was chosen as a California Senate District 27 Woman of the Year. And there's Deborah right there. And honored by Senator Henry Stern at a ceremony last Friday, June 28th. Senator Stern now wants to sponsor animal shelter legislation with my national nonprofit. Congratulations. Talk about living love in action. Thank you, Deborah, for being a living example.
In case anybody doesn't know, his father is actor Daniel Stern.
Okay.
Home Alone and his voice on The Wonder Years.
Great. Thank you.
My friends are actors too, so we've kind of bonded.
Oh, that's nice. And then Michael B. writes, where are you? There you are. Hi, Michael. For the 4th of July, 2:45 p.m., birth of 4th-generation twins to my beloved in-law family. Congratulations. That is wonderful news. And I don't see any other joys in the chat at this moment. But of course, my friends, we celebrate all the many gifts in our lives and the joys that lift us up, and we give gratitude at how our joys balance out our struggles. So let us lift up these joys together now as we sing, breathing, breathing with you, breathing with you is my prayer. And I now invite you to place your sorrows or concerns in the chat box. Another one from Deborah Howard, this time a sorrow. Please pray for Oliver, my oldest dog, who has lymphoma. I'm so sorry to hear that. He was in remission for 7 months, but the cancer came back in February. He isn't ready to leave this world yet, but he requires much care, and he has a short time left. Oh, Deborah, we hold you in our hearts. Our animals are so dear to us and so important, giving you lots of love. Love to your dog. And then Michael J, right there. F, Michael F, sorry, it looks like a J, but it's an F, sorry. I feel bad for animals, he says. Well, that's very appropriate too right now. Michael, we hold many beloved animals in our lives and beyond, in our hearts. And now, my friends, today we also share a great sorrow, the passing of one of our beloved members, David Buss. Dave, who's right here, passed away from esophageal cancer on June 17th, surrounded by his loving family. Dave was a longtime member of Chalice and a lifelong Unitarian Universalist. Indeed, his mother was a Unitarian Universalist minister. And he served on the board as treasurer and helped us purchase this building. He was instrumental in doing that. He also served on the worship team and in many other capacities at Chalice. And he was always a great advocate for social justice and getting our message out into the world. Dave urged us to be present at local street fairs and encouraged other ways of letting people know the important message of Unitarian Universalism. Dave was a beloved father and grandfather to many, often bringing his wonderful grandchildren to our services. He also mentored my son during the Coming of Age program, for which we're deeply grateful. Dave was a great lover of the outdoors and was happiest surfing or skiing the slopes of Mammoth. So this is a photo of Dave the day we paid off our mortgage on our fellowship hall, and is what allows us to have this beautiful home now. We're so grateful for Dave's powerful presence in this community for many years, and we're going to miss him dearly. If you wish to attend his celebration of life, it will take place on Saturday, August 3rd at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Lakeside Pavilion on Conejo Creek North. Please register on the link in news and notes. And let us light the memorial candle for him now. If you have a brief memory or thought you wish to share about Dave, please raise your hand and we'll pass you a mic. Just brief moments to share if you had a particular touching moment with Dave. Anyone want to say a few words? raise your hand and we have the mic right there. Ani.
When I was new to the board, he was my mentor. He was the one that challenged me to rise up and take on what I needed to do to help the congregation. And I had lots of long conversations with him, and I do miss him.
Matt back there.
That man could play chess. Kick my derriere here and there. The thing that I most appreciated about Dave was the fact that in the face of whatever was going on, he had no problem holding a conversation that wasn't contrary to what was going on around him, but was something that he was quite adamant about and wanted to make sure that, you know, when we made a decision, either on the board or otherwise, that we were, you know, very aware of his feelings about where he stood and why he stood there. And there were many opportunities for me to really appreciate what that meant and how it moved this congregation forward. And I'm going to deeply miss him.
Anyone else? Jill.
I loved Dave's passion and his commitment for his ideals. He was willing to bring contrary point of view to any conversation, but in a respectful way. He was willing to admit and he changed his mind when convinced, but would work pretty hard to convince everybody else. And that dialogue, I respected him and loved him for that.
Thank you. And Dave also secured an incredible SBA loan for us during COVID, which helped us go on. And that legacy lives strongly in our community too.
I would also like to add something, and that's that what I really liked the most about Dave were his very corny jokes and his sense of humor. He could ever make me smile. So he will be missed.
So at the end of the service today, we're going to sing Dave's favorite song, This Little Light of Mine, reminding us all that our light continues to shine well beyond our lives. But I invite us now to take a moment of silence as we hold Dave in our hearts and his family in our care. May his spirit fly. And let me just see if there are any concerns shared online. I don't see any, but of course, my friends, we hold in our hearts all those who are sick or suffering silently. May we envision a world filled with greater peace, safety, equity, and kindness for all. So we lift up all of the concerns and sorrows in our lives and in our community as we sing together. Breathing, breathing with you, breathing with you is my prayer. And I now invite all of you to hold in mind the joys and concerns present in your own hearts and lives. And we invite you to go to one of our 3 sand bowls, here, here, or here, to place your stones in the spiral of life. Or if you're at home, you may wish to light a candle. And if you're in one of our lounge spaces, we invite you to join us in the sanctuary to place your stone for your joys and sorrows. And I invite the people over here to go there, and the middle to come here, and that side to go here, just so we don't all crash into each other. So we lift you all up as we sing together. Breathing, breathing with you, breathing with you is my prayer. Seeking, seeking, my prayer. Loving, loving, loving with you. Loving with you is my prayer. Hoping, hoping, hoping with you. Hoping with you is my prayer. Grieving, grieving, grieving with you. Grieving with you is my prayer. Dancing, dancing, dancing with you. Dancing with you is my prayer. Singing, singing, singing with you. Singing with you is my prayer. Breathing, breathing, breathing with you. Breathing with you is my prayer. May everyone be held in the loving embrace of this congregation, and may that love and compassion ripple out to all who are hurting, both within and beyond this community. Blessed be, and amen. My friends, let us now share a time of meditation, reflection, or prayer. I invite you to still your body and your mind and take a deep breath in and out with me now. I invite you to imagine that there's a small pilot light burning inside of you. Where do you feel that pilot light? Is it in your stomach? In your heart, perhaps? Maybe it's in your head or somewhere else. Wherever it is, I invite you to focus on it during our time of silence and see if you can encourage it to grow into a brighter light, a light that you might share. I will ring the chime to mark the beginning and end of our silence, and then we will sing together.
Be ours a religion which like sunshine goes everywhere, its temple all space, its shrine the good heart, its creed all truth, its ritual work of love. Be ours a religion which like sunshine goes everywhere, its temple all space, its shrine the good heart, its creed all truth, its ritual works of love.
My beautiful, beautiful friends, Today we gather in this new space, our new worship home. Hasn't it undergone an incredible transformation thanks to the love and work so many of you have put into it? I want to extend a special thank you to Claudia and Rick. I don't know whether any of you know, but they have been here literally day in and day out, pretty much for the last 3 weeks, constantly. And every beautiful touch, every light hung, every camera, every screen, this entire place, others helped, but they made it all happen. And we could not be here without you two, so just huge thanks. It's a space that may feel smaller and less grand than the one we left behind, but as we adjust to these new walls, let us remember that the light that we carry, both individually and as a community, the light of compassion, the light of justice, the light of love, cannot be confined by the size of a room, right? Thank you. Someone's awake. And I've only just begun. My friends, we are Unitarian Universalists, and our faith doesn't reside in bricks and mortar. It resides within each one of us. We are the lamp of love. We are the light of hope for a better world. We are the beacon that glows, offering warmth, safety, and justice for all. Our commitment to building a more equitable and loving world shines brightly, regardless of the physical space that we occupy, as long as we are each committed to nurturing our light individually and collectively. Now, during a recent summer when I visited my brother in Princeton, New Jersey, we were outside one evening catching up when I saw a little light flicker in the air near me. And I was really surprised. It had this magical quality to it, and it shone brightly for an instant, and then it disappeared. And then I saw another light flicker, and then another. And they appeared for a moment, and then they vanished. But as the night grew darker, more and more lights started to twinkle, and soon the whole backyard was illuminated by these sparkling lights. It was then that I learned about the magic of fireflies. They're tiny, sorry? Or fairies. Oh, fairies, yes. Their tiny bodies glowing briefly in a mesmerizing display of light. And though one tiny light is magical, the light of many illuminates so much more. So just like the fireflies, our collective light, built from all of our individual sparks that I get to see from here, I get to see them glowing in all of you, remains just as powerful wherever we meet. So together we create a warm and welcoming space that shines brightly for those who seek it. The size of our building doesn't define the reach of our compassion or the strength of our loving message, does it? We each carry individual sparks with us, and when we bring them together, we create a beacon of hope in a world that needs it badly. Theologian and Quaker writer Parker Palmer says, in times of deep darkness, we not only need light, we need to be light for one another. And my friends, these can be seen as times of deep darkness. Without doubt, the world around us faces challenges, division, hatred, and injustice cast long shadows. Climate change is a real and present danger that is growing daily. Authoritarianism is spreading. Institutions are crumbling. But challenge also creates opportunity. Just like during World War II, when our chalice flame was a light that shone brightly in windows to offer safety to those who were being persecuted, these dark, uncertain times are precisely when our light is most needed. Despair is not an option. Right? So how do we become that resilient light for one another that Parker Palmer invites? We are called to be a beacon of hope, a testament to the enduring power of love and justice, particularly in this area. We need to shine brightly here. We are a beacon that must shine radiantly to offer a home for people who are being marginalized. We are a beacon of light and love for those who find it hard to be accepted and belong elsewhere. We are a beacon of light to illuminate the way through the night. Think of a single candle. In a vast darkness, its flame may seem insignificant, yet it can illuminate a corner, offer warmth, and guide others who seek its light, just like our Chalice did during World War II. This is the power we each possess. Now imagine that single candle joined by others, and together they cast a much larger and more powerful light. And this is the magic of our congregation. Individually, we each hold a spark of hope, but together we become a beacon of courage and strength that can pierce even the deepest darkness and the most difficult times. When we shine together, we shine brighter. So, my friends, I encourage us to let our own inner light shine. When we work on our own light, by raising our own vibration, by being more loving, more positive, and joyful, we can bring more light collectively to the world. And we're all born with that inner light of love, with inherent worth and dignity. Just think of it, a baby and its open-hearted, curious, adoring nature. Life is filled with wonder and possibility for them. Life is an adventure to be discovered every day. And then we get socialized and challenges arise, and our light may be dimmed as we grow. We may face difficult conditions in our families or circumstances such as poverty or systemic injustice or violence, war, or illness. Life's trials can quickly dim the light that we're born with. Yet we have to remember that we all have that light within. And although it may sometimes feel like our light has gone out when times are tough, the pilot light remains lit within us. When we feel overwhelmed or despairing, it is precisely in those moments that we need to reactivate our light within. And when times get tough, it's increasingly important to help each other kindle that spark through a smile or a kind word. Like the story Sam shared earlier, when we share our light with those in need, like we do through the Minister's Discretionary Fund, we have an opportunity to rekindle and strengthen our own light. In this community, our spark may be relit by someone here, someone across the room from you. Just take a look around and see all of these sparks that may help you continue to relight your own. We can help each other rediscover love and work for the good around us. And I find that looking for what we're grateful for helps. When we see only what's wrong and what's bad and the darkness and struggle, we can shift our perspective to look for the light, to look for all that is still good and beautiful, to look for the love in each other's eyes. Writer and gratitude activist Alex L. says, "In the tapestry of life, gratitude is the golden thread that weaves through our experiences, binding them with a luminous glow and reminding us to honor our light." So gratitude, my friends, can be the fuel for our courage, for our creativity, and for our unwavering commitment to a brighter future. So let us be grateful that no matter where we meet, the light of our congregation remains as strong as ever, and sharing that light continues to be imperative. Let us be grateful that all our programs are going strong. Our climate justice work, our human rights efforts, our small groups, and our service to the wider community are all ways that we shine our light. Let us be grateful as we head into this election cycle that we offer a place of refuge for those who need it, a space where people who want to put love into action, like Deborah demonstrated for us, can do so, like through the You the Vote efforts. Let us be grateful we have a place where we can reignite one another's sparks. Because when we shine together, we shine brighter. Thank you. So let us not hold back our light as individuals or as a community because of outside circumstances. The size of our building or local or national or world events cannot dim our light. On the contrary, our new space may be smaller, but it's cozy, isn't it? And it encourages us to focus our efforts. So let us be grateful that we're free of the responsibilities of rent and mortgage because we together bought this building outright. So we can concentrate even more on our mission of nurturing spiritually courageous people who transform the world through justice and compassion. And let us be grateful for this sanctuary, not just for ourselves, but for all those who seek refuge, acceptance, and a community that affirms everyone's inherent worth and dignity. May our light shine through the kindness that we offer our neighbors, in the bridges that we build across divides, and in the love that we freely share. Let it shine in our laughter, in our joy, through our tears, and in this shared community and all the meals and fun we experience together. Because we, the people, are Chalice, right, Thelma? We are the light because when we shine together, we shine brighter. Yes, we shine brighter. So, my beloveds, may we use our light wisely, generously, and with unwavering faith in the power of love and justice to transform the world. And may our light as a community always be a beacon for all to find their way. May it be so. Blessed be. So now, my friends, to remind us all of the importance of sharing our light wherever we are, we offer you this beautiful sun pin to wear. You see, I have one here on my stall. And may it remind you that you are a bright light and that you will shine more brightly if you share your light. And I invite you to wear this pin as often as possible to remind you to keep working on raising that energy, that joy, that love within yourself, because we are going to need it, my friends. So we will pass bowls with the sun pins down the rows, and please take one, and then turn to your neighbor and say, as you pass the bowl to them, may your light shine. Spencer, if you'd put those words up on the screen. All right, we have 4 bowls here. We're going to pass them out to you all. If we could have some ushers, some help with passing out our bowls. And then pass them down the row and say, may your light shine to the people around you. Our light is spreading all over the floor. And we might need more in the choir area. And April, we may need more back here in the choir at the back rows. We need more down here, please, Thelma. Raise your hand if you've not yet had a sun pin. So we just need the back of the choir. We did. We have 102. Did everyone get one? If there have any friends in our lounge space, did they get them too? Great, wonderful. My friends, let's say it together. When we shine together, we shine brighter. When we shine together, we shine brighter. May your light shine brightly, my friends. And now I invite us to rise in body or spirit for our closing hymn, to remember to let our light shine wherever we are. And we also sing this in honor of Dave Buss, as it was his favorite UU song. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh yeah, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Building up a world, I'm gonna let it shine. Building up a world, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh yeah, building up a world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Love gave it to me, I'm gonna let it shine. Love gave it to me, so I'm gonna let it shine. Love gave it to me, so I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Please remain,
This little
light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Yahoo! This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Woohoo! Please remain standing and touch elbows if you feel comfortable as we extinguish our chalice together now. And as soon as we're done, we invite you to join us for lunch, which some of our wonderful people have prepared in the lounge right across the way there, and also out on our patio. So you can go into the lounge, get your lunch, and then go out through the back door and come out into our patio, or eat it in the lounge. But the idea is celebration and fun, my friends. So let's do that together. But first, let's extinguish our chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Go in peace go with love, and go shine your light wherever you are to make our world more beautiful together. May it be so.